Visions of the Madonna, number 1. I make no effort to alter the space-time continuum or the heart of the matter. I've learned to let everything have its way. I was raised in the tradition of fatalist cause and effect, and though the arms are extended, they're never completely filled. She had such a deliberate manner that I may have mistaken her for a business proposition. I whispered under my breath so that a wish might pass for prayer. I comforted myself with no one's perfect. It all seemed so impossible, filled with a futility that pinned me to the world. I hid my green and wild teenage girl letters under the bed with 3 folds but unblemished women. I admit I wanted to turn her around, facing the wall, while I masturbated and thinking of someone else. Visions of the Madonna, number 2. I kneel at the feet of Our Lady of Glazed Blue Eyes. I won't try to rush anything. I'll wait for her blessing. Maybe a sprinkling of consecrated blood or a few drops of 7 and 7. Maybe a pinch of poppy or a mention in her biography. But I keep my expectations under cover until I'm given the word. I peek up at surrealistic eyeshadow and ruby red wordplay. I bow my humble head again and begin my motivational lip service, a slippery mantra while fingers rotate counterclockwise, though I'm not sure of the significance and I'm not about to question it. A sexual riddle disguised as a missing formula, a perfect combination that will land me in heaven. I'm not concerned with true identities. I'm long past that point. Visions of the Madonna, number 3. I blow off most of the lessons and supposedly sage advice that I was force-fed like every other kid, but I never completely let my eyes drop away. I never completely give up on the possibility, because no matter how much time passes, she remains that vision of immaculate beauty. She never grows older. Her full golden breasts never fall. Her velvet stays wet and unfinished. I read that the alleged miraculous conception of Christ is only mentioned in the book of Matthew, the last gospel, written 100 years after the fact. And the word virgin was a mistaken translation between the Greek and Hebrew, and actually means a young woman of marrying age. Small error, large enough to build a cult around. But I don't care about someone's past anyway. That's their business. As my past is my business. And I can't let go of that ideal of perfection still. I find it hard to dismiss the hope that one day she'll appear before me, before I completely lose faith. Visions of the Madonna, number 4. It must be comforting to have an infallible doctrine, one that has your back when chances lose its allure, when potential becomes stale smoke and shattered mirrors, when foolish pipe dreams laugh in your face, when faith loses its haloed ring. It must be comforting to recognize that all the answers you need are within arm's length, when sleep becomes cluttered with anxiety and your darkest fears, when fascination turns ugly and obsessive and is served with a restraining order. It must be strange but incredibly beautiful to be offered a place to lay your racing head and be convinced without a doubt there's no reason to continue. So you close your eyes and forget.